let's talk about the economy. Oil, $111 per barrel, foreclosure rate out of the roof. What will Senator McCain do to restore stability to those working class families that you're talking about?
Well, first, John McCain, as you know, believes in straight talk. And on the subject of energy, the straight talk is there isn't a whole lot that the government can do in the short term to lower the price of gasoline, in part because a large piece of that price increase is driven by speculators and driven by people who are rushing into oil because of the weak dollar. What John McCain has stressed, though, is what does it take to drive energy independence? What does it take to make sure that we invest, for example, in nuclear power, that we invest in green technologies, so that 3 years from now, 5 years from now, we're not still looking at $4 a gallon gas.
Let's talk about senior citizens deciding whether or not, always reference the little old lady who has to decide whether to fill her refrigerator or to purchase her prescriptions. You know, those prescriptions that she's breaking in half that they will extend throughout the month for her. What do you say to those seniors?
What John McCain would say is we have to use the power of the free market to make health care affordable and accessible. In other words, once again, we have to give people more choices. So what does that mean to the senior citizen who's struggling to pay for her prescription medicine? It means, for example, she should have the right to import medicine from Canada at lower prices. She should have the right to go across state lines to get a health care insurance program that will work for her. And she should also get a tax break to help her pay for those prescriptions and that health care. That's a very different vision than saying, let's increase taxes so that we can create a big government program around health care.
Okay, so setting the record straight, these tax breaks are not for the wealthier 2% of the population, but for those that are making, let's say, $40,000, $50,000 per year.
Well, straight talk, certainly when you have a tax break, it impacts the wealthy also. But fundamentally, the focus here of a tax incentive for health care or education is not for the wealthy, it's for the working families. Fundamentally, a decision to lower the tax rate on businesses, does it help big business? Sure. But it helps small business as well. And a small business owner has to make a trade-off between, gee, if my taxes go up, I can't hire another person. Or, for example, if the Democrats succeed in getting an increase in the minimum wage on an annual basis, most small business owners will say, I can't hire as many people.